Choosing your favorite die or embossing folder is really just the beginning of the journey. There are so many techniques that you can employ using some of these dies. And I'm going to show you some tips and tricks using our Bigz dies. Now, because we have a deep steel blade, you can cut from the thinnest of handmade papers right up to things like very heavy chipboard. And because we have a deep steel blade, you can cut multiple layers of cardstock at any one time. And remember, you can use these dies in any of your Sizzix die cutting machines. So let's get started. First, I'm going to take a piece of folded cardstock. If I were to place it over my die, or over the heart that I want to cut, I'd simply cut 2 hearts. But when I slide that across, you can see I've left a little bit of the blade exposed on one side. I'm going to switch to my other die, slide it into place as before, and then simply sandwich that between my 2 cutting plates. Run it through my machine. And you'll see what we have is not just a single heart, but a folded heart. Now, this technique can be employed to create lovely gift tags like this, or we can even make a beautiful butterfly card by folding it in the center. Next, I want to show you concertina folding. What I've done is taken a piece of cardstock, which was carefully measured beforehand, and then fold it into 4, like so. Now when I place this over my die, that there's a little bit of blade exposed on either side of the fold. I'll switch across to my die, place it in exactly the same place, and sandwich between my 2 cutting pads as before. Now we're cutting through 4 layers of cardstock. So I'll just roll it through, and there's really hardly any pressure required, even though we're cutting through a lot more card. And then when I take that out, what we have is a lovely concertina fold. Now you can use this to decorate a scrapbook layout, or you can create a wonderful pop-up card like this. You can even switch that and place it from left to right like so. Next, I'm going to show you another technique, but this time rather than folding the card into 4, I'm going to fold it into 8. So I'll take my cardstock, fold it once and twice, and where the center point is, I'm just going to pinch with my thumbnail and fold that into a point like so. Now I'm going to use my medium heart, and I'm going to slide this into place. So you can see I've left a little bit of blade exposed either side. Then again, I'll switch back to my main die and do exactly the same process. Simply sandwich between my 2 cutting pads, place it into the machine, and start to roll it through. Now this time we are cutting through 8 layers of paper, and there's hardly any difference. So we'll run that through, remove the heart, and what we get is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lovely hearts in a rosette. Now, there are many applications for this. This is a lovely card which has a heart motif in the center, but when we unfold it, you can see there's a photograph and a message. Or you could use these rosettes to embellish a wonderful 12 by 12 scrapbook layout. So you can use these techniques using any of our steel rule dies, and here is just a few more examples of the type of thing you can create. If you want more inspiration or downloadable projects, or even to check out some of our other die cutting and embossing technology and all our machines, why not go to sizzix.co.uk/101.